So I'm here with Elliot Kay, lead trainer here at Pony Express. You teach people how to speak, how to get over their fear of speaking. But what was your first step into speaking? Because this whole interview is about you and getting to know you as a person. You came from a dance background.
Correct.
And now you're on the stage. How did that happen?
So when I gave up dance because I got injured, your typical story, I did my back in, and I had to find my way to get out there, and I had a message and I had something I wanted to get out there, and I thought actually moving from dancing to speaking is a natural progression, and actually it's a whole different skill set. It's a whole different way of doing things, from expressing yourself with your body, right, to like speaking, and it's very different, and also learning not to perform as a speaker.
Yeah.
And that's very, very different. So the transition happened because of the injury. And I mean, I'm always training, I'm always working on it. And now I've got about 6,000 hours as a speaker. When I transitioned, I had 1,000 hours of stage time beforehand.
When it comes to those transitions, because a lot of people come through the doors here at Pony that want to switch their careers, they want to change things up. What advice have you got for people if they're watching this and they're not quite through those doors yet? Because you made that change. I made that change. I went from a television career to taking my voice to the stage, and you did the same with dancing to speaking. So when it comes from taking that leap from one career to the other, is there any advice you've got? Because a lot of people come through the doors at Pony because they're shifting careers, they're changing careers, or they've gone up a level of work.
Well, they're also building businesses.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I can say is, number one, it's that cliche, just do it, do it. Everything that's going on in your head isn't real.
Yeah.
Everything that you're saying to yourself isn't real. Look, are you going to get out there and straight away hit 5,000 people? No. But the first step starts at the beginning of doing something. Decide what you stand for as a speaker. Have a message that's about your audience. And yes, you are the facilitator, but don't make it about you as such. Use your message to empower. And it doesn't matter if you're building a business or you are going out there because you want to inspire people. It's really about knowing what you stand for and conveying that. That's really important. The most important part is forget what's going on here.
Yeah.
Open your mouth and get going. The rest can be taught. The tills, the techniques, all of what we do at Pony, that can be taught. But you having a message, you getting out there to make impact, that can't be taught. You have to decide to do it.
Now, when it comes to making that choice and kind of getting out of your head, one of the things that I love about Pony is the encouragement to, and I'll be polite with my words here and I won't swear, but to mess up. This is a safe space where you can trip up. The idea is to really playful out, go wrong, so that you can learn from your mistakes. Do you remember one of your biggest mistakes? Because I think people look at you, you are the lead trainer, they see you on stage and they think, oh, I want to be like that. And quite often we forget that everybody started somewhere. So have you got a little story to tell about your kind of messing up?
I never made mistakes, of course.
None of us do. We're perfect, definitely.
I was brilliant from the word go. I think some of the biggest, when you really learn that you've made mistakes, is when you see how the audience responds. So I can think of a particular time that I ran a workshop, a day training, and the day was so much fun that I didn't actually, let people know that there's a sale or there's a next level.
Okay.
So when I came to deliver the sales, the whole room turned on me.
Okay.
And it was like, whoa, and I had to suddenly manage a really annoyed room of 25 people. And this wasn't with Pony, by the way, this was my own thing. And I had to manage and talk to them about it, and they came through. It was all right.
Yeah.
But that was a big mistake without letting people know that something else is coming. Because if you build a day and it's like, it's just going to be fun, we're just going to do this, that's what people will take. If you say, we're going to have fun and there's another level, but that was a sharp learning. The other time, something I did learn was, I was doing this exercise and I introduced a horny unicorn to the exercise.
Wow.
And that was not a good move because it ended up with loads of guys chasing this girl, and it just created a really awkward exercise. And when you introduce kind of sexual charge to speaking activities, so yes, I bombed.
There's no horny unicorn unicorns
No horny
in
unicorns.
pony speakers. I
Only
just need
empowering ponies.
yeah, absolutely.
No horny unicorns.
Now, when I asked that question, I really wanted Elliot to tell me, yeah, I split my trousers on stage, I
done
fell
that.
off the I fell off the stage, I tripped up. But this is what you get from Elliot at Ponies, because it is all about strategy. It's all about learning the sounds. It's all about learning those things that we feel are uncomfortable and making them comfortable. And of course, learning the ways in which you can kind of save yourself on stage.
Yeah.
Because you learn when you're in the deep end.
Yes, and that's why Pony, when we were founding Pony, when Anik founded Pony, we really wanted to create an environment that's supportive, that allows you to bomb, that allows you to make these mistakes in a supportive manner versus in a way that you have to rescue your business or you have to run out the back door because they all want to kill you, you know?
Yeah.
But no, that's why we create a supportive environment, because if you get it wrong here, then when you get it wrong out there, it's not as bad, or you know how to deal with it. And so we actively encourage people to get it wrong.
Yeah.
We don't set them up, by the way, to get it
Yeah.
wrong. But when they get it wrong, it's celebrated, it's appreciated, and it's encouraged.
And that's part of tonight. We're doing this interview just before one of Pony's events. We're both here as judges, you know, using our knowledge, our experience, our failures and messes up to be polite, to kind of share in this safe space. So we kind of got to wrap this interview up, because you probably can hear in the background everyone's starting to arrive, the speakers are starting to get ready,
It's
they're
a
all
sound
warming
effect,
up.
really. There's no one in the room.
Don't
It's
listen to
completely
him.
empty.
Don't listen to him. Any final words about really what we're going to close this interview, we're going to shut it down because we've got to go and be judges for this pony evening. Anything you want to say about, you know, what's going to be happening and what these guys can be coming down to next month?
I think generally every month we have a great speaker. And we have our members speak on stage, so they get real stage time in front of a live audience, which is priceless. I would say get down here, see for yourselves, and whatever's going on up here, just ignore it. Get up, open your mouth, and we'd love to welcome you here, to meet you. So if you watch this video, come up and give me a hug without saying anything, and give Claire a hug without saying anything, then we know you've watched this video. It's not a huggy thing, but we'll know you watched this video.
Just don't be a horny unicorn.
No horny
on
unicorns.
On that note, we're going to say goodbye. See you at the next Pony Express.
See you later. Bye.